Hey all, welcome back to another Lenormand reading. Today I got super interested in a crime that happened not too far away from me. This is a particularly vicious crime. I heard about this from one of the channels that I watch here on YouTube, Christina Randall. This is the case of Taylor Morton Parker from Sims, Texas, right? She is currently incarcerated somewhere in Oklahoma, but this is a particularly vicious crime. And Christina Randall talked about a couple of things concerning Taylor Morton's past growing up that really interested me pretty heavily. It made me want to look into this as far as a reading goes. What was going on in Taylor Morton Parker's past, right? I want a little bit more information. So today we are using I don't know that you can see this. It's got some beautiful rose gold detailing that I've worn off through some heavy use, right? But today we're using the 7th Sphere Lenormand. Now, Lenormand cards are related to tarot cards. Both sets will give you a little bit more information about a situation. Tarot cards tend to be more general, not always. Lenormand cards tend to be much more blunt. They tend to be more explicit about the details they reveal, right? So let's take a look into Taylor Morton Parker's past, right? And I'm going to ask my guiding spirit, may we not see any details that we're not supposed to see, please. May we avoid seeing any details that we're not supposed to see. But what happened in Taylor Morton Parker's past? What happened there? And the way this works is I shuffle until I get the signal to stop. Once again, if you're interested in this case, I recommend doing a bit of Googling. But I got this information from Christina Randall's channel, so I do recommend her channel. Should I continue shuffling? I'm getting a no. So what we're doing today is a 7-card spread. This 7-card spread is designed to give us a decent amount of information without overloading us on information. So tell you what, I'm going to start with the top card first, and that is going to be our central theme. What's going on in her past is the coffin. That's repression. That's trying to bury something that maybe one doesn't necessarily want to deal with. This can also, in some cases, literally point to death, right? In some cases, this can literally point to death. Repression of wishes, hopes, and dreams, the death of wishes, hopes, and dreams. So she had big hopes and dreams, right? When we get the bear, I get dominance, right? I get something large, something that you don't necessarily want to mess with, right? Who wants to play with a cuddly bear? Not me, definitely. I want to keep my head. But here we have some big dreams, and they died. For whatever reason, they died. Well, there's the fox. It's taking care of oneself. That's thinking of oneself first. That's thinking of oneself's, thinking of opportunities for oneself. Based on what I heard from from Christina Randall, um, Taylor Morton Parker would take advantage of pretty much any opportunity for attention, right? Um, that's what I'm getting here. Clover is not just about opportunities, it's about risks too. I mean, to every opportunity, there is going to be some risk to a degree. I want a little bit more information. Yeah, here's the home card. With a reading like this, I really did suspect that this was going to be tied somehow to home. There's just no way. Say hello to my kitty cat, y'all. There she goes. There she goes. That's Tifa. I named her after the Final Fantasy VII character. What we have here, this could be older folks in her home, right? The lily has two sides to it. In one case, the lily, the white lily, symbolizes establishment. It symbolizes wisdom. It symbolizes older folks, elderly folks, right? Our seniors. On the other hand, it can also point to sexual stuff, right? And that's kind of what I'm hesitating a little bit about. Yeah, there may have been abuse in the home. Okay, there may have been abuse in the home. I don't know that that's the case. This is all for entertainment purposes only. This is all alleged. This is not a substitute for information from professionals. All of the above, right? But this is a possibility, right? I'm not going to probe any further here. I'm not going to push any further. But I am going to do a little bit more about reading from this direction, right, from left to right. When I see house and fox together, that tells me that Taylor Morton Parker really, really had to look out for herself in this household. This wasn't necessarily a nurturing household is what I meant, right? We have the fox leaving the house, right? Leaving their shelter towards their hopes and dreams. I wonder if Taylor Morton Parker didn't think to herself, my family situation may suck, but I'm headed for big things, right? I don't know that that's what's going on, but that's the sensation I'm getting. When I look at fox, star, and coffin together, I feel like she kind of got in the way of herself, right? She got in the way of herself, and that led to the death of some dreams, right? She got in the way of herself. Maybe some self-serving desires got in the way of her dreams, and that led to the death of those dreams. When I look at coffin, bear, and clover together, that's somehow, that is the death of some big opportunities. She saw some opportunities for herself, and it looks like she actually had that chance at one point, but for whatever reason, that fell through. The central theme, the dominant theme, the big concern for Taylor Morton Parker regarding her past is death. Unfortunately, right? The end of stuff that we really wanted to happen. Really big dreams here. Stuff that we really, really wanted to happen. It didn't come through. So, folks, that's about as far as I want to go, right? I'm sure that an experienced Lenormand reader can see a little bit more into this. Once again, I'm using this channel, I'm using these videos as a way to be a little bit more agile when it comes to giving Lenormand and tarot readings, right? I've only been doing this for about a little over a year now. I started in July of last year, so I definitely expect to see more as I gain experience with this. Thank you so much for watching. If you got all the way through this, I will see you in the next video.